August 30th, 2021, the Owens family, Chicago, Illinois. To Johnny's family, friends, and everyone who knew and loved him, Michelle and I wanted to express our deepest condolences over the recent tragic loss of your husband, Johnnie Owens. Johnnie and I first met back in 1986. At the time, I was a relative newcomer to Chicago, hired to direct a small church-based community organization on the South Side called Developing Communities Project, DCP, while Johnnie was working downtown for the Metropolitan Planning Council. When I contacted him about helping us research economic development strategies for the South Side neighborhoods we were working in, he immediately agreed. And as we got to know each other better, he became a valued friend to me. Johnnie was warm and friendly with everyone. He was curious about the world and other cultures. He loved good meals, good books, good music, and good conversation. He was passionate about policy and deeply committed to social and economic justice. And like me, he believed that change didn't happen from the top down, but from the bottom up, when ordinary people joined together around their common interest and demanded a seat at the decision-making table. Eventually, Johnnie came to work for DCP, and as associate director worked on a range of initiatives, from setting up guidance programs for area youth to formulating strategies to help grow local businesses. When I left the organization to attend law school, he became DCP's director. Whenever I got back to Chicago, he was always eager to catch up on the latest issues of the day, and when Michelle and I got married, we were honored to have him as part of our wedding party. Over the years, with all the respective family and work obligations, Johnnie and I, unfortunately, fell out of touch. But on those rare occasions when we did see each other, I recognized the same kindness and enthusiasm in him that I'd noticed so many years earlier. I was glad to learn that he too had found the joys of family. And I wasn't surprised that he had continued to work in the community, most recently as founder of the Bronzeville Neighborhood Farm. There's no doubt that for Johnnie's family and friends, the heartbreaking circumstances of his passing only add to our sorrow. Still, I believe that he wouldn't want us to remain trapped in despair. Instead, he'd want us to celebrate his generous spirit, share his love for life and for other people, and redouble our efforts to make our world a better place. May Johnnie rest in peace, and may faith and fond memories bring comfort to all of us who miss him dearly. Barack and Michelle Obama. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Bronzeville Neighborhood Farm.
All right.
I understand that we all are a work in progress. Me too, right? Okay? But make sure that it's a work in progress and not stagnation.
Recipe for a neighborhood garden. Start with a vacant lot. Add some strong backs, warm smiles, and plenty of tools. And don't forget a generous dose of common sense. Add a planning meeting from time to time.
You're right, I used to do. Okay, so if you would go ahead and do that.
I can do that.
I'll still go ahead and purchase. I'll just make sure I hold on to the receipts,
right,
okay, of these things here, okay?
If the ground won't do, then cover it up and start with some fresh dirt. Drop in a seed or 2, or 3, or 4. Add a pinch of patience, then voila, harvest.
See, what organizing really is all about is getting ordinary people to do extraordinary things. To get ordinary people to do extraordinary things. Ordinary is not following through on your commitments. Ordinary is sitting back saying somebody else should do it. Extraordinary is following through on your commitments. Extraordinary is saying, I'm gonna do it. A lot of what you see out here, they're responsible for. They've done an awesome job in getting this place started and making it happen. So I'm gonna let them tell you a little bit more about what they do. I'm awfully proud of them. And you know, I mean, I'll do whatever I have to do to support these people because they have done a wondrous job. I'll let them tell you more about what they do. It makes me have goose pimples.
Let's give them a round of applause first.
Right.
Yeah.
It's no more they didn't do. I'm gonna take that word out of my vocabulary. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take responsibility for getting 5 people to come to this meeting. I'm going to take responsibility for making sure that the agenda is done. You know, that's what we're talking about. This is a letter inviting you to what we're calling a corner store summit. We're talking about how we can reduce childhood obesity and increase the level of nutrition provided. You all play a very important role in that process. We want to partner with you all to do that. Okay?
We'll be there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right. I want to make it clear that this meeting today is laying the groundwork for that campaign beginning after the first of the year.
Also, we're doing a buy local campaign that we all of our community organizations have been pushing.
That these guys that have these stores are providing us with the kinds of goods and products that we deserve and demand in this community. Thank you.
To get ordinary people to do extraordinary things. The whole idea of a smart grid is important because of a larger conversation that we've been hearing about called global warming. Okay? And the reason that's important is because energy, electricity, gas, and other kinds of resources are going to become more and more scarce. And when something becomes more and more scarce, it becomes more and more what? Expensive, right? You know, we have our mission is to reach every family within a 5 to 7 block radius of this farm. If we are able to do that, wherein people's lives become improved as a result of better nutrition, their families eat better and things like that, that would be tremendously exciting to me. That I'd be happy. I mean, I could go to my grave feeling a job well done. People, when I used to see people come here and they are looking around in wonder and saying, wow, this is just what this neighborhood needs. Oh, this is, I mean, it is overwhelming in terms of, you feel giddy in some ways, having been someone who made that happen. In other words, we all want to be someone who is remembered for having done something meaningful, and yeah, so yeah, that is. So I think the people in this community, the kids come around and they enjoy being here. I mean, it's something other than just another vacant lot for some developer to come once they think it's valuable enough to put a building on it. It's something nobody can afford to live in. Right, that nobody can afford to live in, and this is a place for people. It's for people. It's nourishing. It can be an oasis for community social activities and learning and that sort of thing. Again, I firmly believe that every neighborhood should have one of these. Okay, believe me, I do believe that, and I think people feel that way as well. I know people love this place, and that makes me feel good at the end of the day for having helped create something like this.
incredible video that was. I was doing good too. Boy.
I did want to thank everyone who has supported the Bronzeville Neighborhood Farm on our GoFundMe page. It has truly been inspiring to see how generous people have been donating to our effort. It is, you know, we need to be self-sustaining, and there are expenses that go with running the farm. And those funds will definitely help us tremendously. So I just wanted to publicly thank everyone. We'd like to thank everyone individually, but of course that's a little bit more of a challenge. And we're still feeling the pain and the loss of our dear friend and brother. So, and again, thanks again for everyone who has contributed. And yes, we will be carrying on. We're gonna take a minute to regroup and feel the loss, but we are going to come back even stronger than ever. Thank you.
The Father, Son, and Mother of all the universe, is power, presence, and knowledge, for which we all do search.